Okay, so parents, if you've got grown-up kids and you get this sense that they're ignoring you, you're actually not alone. So take some solace in that. More and more seniors are reporting that they're being ignored by their adult children. And according to a study published last year in the Journal of Marriage and Family, more than a quarter of young adults reported being estranged from one or both of their parents. And we want to welcome in AARP Executive Editor Michelle Davis to help us break it all down. Michelle, as someone who has such a wonderful relationship, with my own parents, this makes me terribly sad. Do you find are the most common wedges that are dividing adult children from their parents?
Well, thanks for having me on the show. I think there's a few things that are going on here. I think there's, some adult children are drawing boundaries because there's dysfunction in their family, but others are just really getting busy with their own lives, having their own careers, their own children, and developing their own families. So those are some of the factors that are playing into this.
Yeah, and I think about all the moms and dads out there who are listening to this segment saying, yeah, that's us. We are going through that right now. For parents who find themselves being ignored, or at least they feel ignored, they can't understand it, how do you begin to navigate addressing the issue and repairing the relationship?
Well, I think parents need to step back a little bit and think about what's really going on. There's kind of a cultural shift that's been happening around cell phones as young adults have been growing up. They're in constant contact with their parents via cell phone, whether that's text or calling or sending pictures or chats. And as these young people grow up and develop their own lives, they may not want to be in contact as much with their families. So, maybe it's not something that is a huge negative, but it's just something that parents may have to get used to in some cases.
Yeah, and you bring up the digital age that we're in, which can really connect or isolate families. And to your point, there's often that dynamic where one side, sometimes, I know some kids, adult kids who reach out to their parents all the time, and I'm sure mom and dad are like, hey, we're enjoying being empty nesters right now. Like, come on, like, give us our space. How can parents and grown kids find that balance in their communication? How do you start those talks?
Yeah, I think it's important to have that open communication and also to listen to your kids if they're saying, hey, I really can't take phone calls and texts while I'm at work. Respect that boundary and try to limit your communication to times when they're available.
Yeah. Okay, well, I hope everybody who's out there feeling ignored, doesn't feels loved this holiday season. Thank you so much, Michelle Davis. Always good to have you on. We appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.